Hey guys, how we doing? Alright, so I've got my camera working slightly for today. It's currently running on battery power, so it will eventually die. But I can say hi. So, as I say, we're now doing Tech Tuesdays from Gavin Harris 43. Just to cover on that one, just because, well, it's a little bit harder trying to set up across all accounts. So what we're going to be covering today for a little bit of a start, I want to cover a little bit more on Discords, specifically more into permissions for you guys, because I know that a lot of you guys have issues when setting little things up like that. Just so that way you can see sort of what people can see, and we're going to do this based on the Tech Tuesdays Discord. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is the Tech Tuesdays server that we have. So as you can see on here, I'll probably move my cam and everything to the other side. There we are, with the camera to the other side. So as you can see from here, we have all the chats that pop up here. But yet, if I go into, yeah, let's jump into here and see if we went into roles. Here we have all the roles that we currently have in there. We currently don't have a VIP, which we will be creating today. And eventually we'll probably relink Twitch in here as well as it being linked in with the other server. So as you can see on here, we just have roles with the admins being at the top, members being for everyone else. Let's say the main thing that you want to be doing on here, make sure that nobody has access to admin roles other than your actual admins. So if you even have a look, my bots don't even have admin roles. I'll just give them the little bits they actually need and give them access to the specific parts where they're actually being used. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're just going to create some more of that. And if you have any questions on anything when it comes to setting these things up, because as I say, like I've seen a lot of people with problems in setting up the permissions and to get things viewing as they want to. So as I say, we have currently my admins there, which is Gecko and Chaos. See who we have in here. We've got Gina, we've got Maya in here, got Liam in here for the VIP. Alright, so we can set up VIP straight away. So we're going to start by creating the new role called VIP. So let's jump straight into that and create a new role. We'll go VIP. So the first thing that this is going to be able to do, it's going to be above members. It's going to be displayed as its own thing from other people. And other than what we have here, all the rules should be the same as what we have for members. So we save that. All that we've done here is created the VIP and made it display separately from other members. We have not changed anything else on here. After all, we don't need to, because when it comes to the sense of creating the VIP chat, then all that we do is make that available only to VIPs. And that way, only people that see that is the VIPs and anyone you give that role. So we'll give a few people those roles from the start. And there we are. There's our new VIPs in chat, guys. And that is literally just made VIP for everyone that is here in my chat quite often. And it's something I've wanted to do for a little bit and that I have been thinking about. So, with no further remark, we'll add the VIPs to the servers. Starting on Tech Tuesdays, we will add them back on the Gavin Harris 43 server as well when we get over there. By the way, hi Gecko, hi Chaos. Hello. Alright, anyway, back to where we were. So, as I said, we're making the VIP and we're making the VIP chat for the Tech Tuesdays server. So, the next thing that we actually need is a section which is called category, which we're going to be creating for VIP. So, this is just going to be the VIP section, which will be a private category made for VIPs only. And that will pretty much make anyone that jumps into here, they will pretty much have to be VIP or admin just to be able to access it. Simple as that. Beyond here, we're going to create a VIP chat. What? Oh, and as you can see, Chaos is going in, adding the little emotes as we are creating them. And there's VIP chat. And of course, the ability to add emotes is quite easy. All you've got to be able to do is find the emotes. For example, we have the emote on here, so if I was just to copy it and jump into here and quite literally edit on here, I know you're going to change it to probably a speaker, but quite as easy as adding emotes is like that. But there's the VIP chat from there. But beyond that, we will edit that one and get that emote as well for VIP chat. Oh, I've been beat to it. But as I say, like simple as that is setting up permissions for VIP in your chat. And as you can see, the only people that have access to that, yet again, me, because I'm the owner, admins, and then my VIPs, as you can clearly see from the side. So it's simple as that is being able to create a section. As I say, a lot of people would do it slightly differently in the sense of creating a category. We'll call this one just subchat, which will be getting removed because we currently don't have subchat in here, but we probably will be adding it at some point. But because I've now created it as a public channel, so if I end up starting straight away to create a chat in here, we'll call this one new chat. Because I've forgotten to select private channel and then select it to only subs. So as you can see in here, like this is the issues when everyone has still got access to it, even though it's only supposed to be for subs. So you can retrospectively fit it in the sense of going into here, jumping in the permissions for the individual chat, or even easier, going into the category, editing the category, and going into the permissions in here, and where you can then select everyone, then cannot view the channels. Yo, Chaos, thank you very much for the host. And then you would have to add what would be, in the sense, subs, which in this case we're just going to add members. So this would make it so no one can view it unless they are a member in this case, where they now can. As I've now selected, they can view it. And it's as simple as that, and it's the same for here. So like voice chat, now people can't just connect. Yo, Safi, thank you very much for the host as well. Nice. Guys, thank you. And as I say, it's little things like that. And when you creating the permissions, you like say if you were making permissions for people to um have uh, let's say a picture chat, you would want to ensure that you allowed the ability to attach files, because in that case, pictures would be in the sense files. Is then just then keeping an eye on it and make sure that people only put pictures in there, and banning anyone that doesn't. Because as I say, viruses are a thing, and it's something that you need to keep on top of if you are going to give that ability. Which is why, on the majority of occasions, don't allow attach files, because it's just a problem waiting to happen. And as I say, mods can still be a mill in the sense of you can still allow certain people to do it, but at least for everyone, and I would say in the majority of cases, members to were not allowed to put any sort of files on, just in the sense of keeping that safe. But as you can see there, now if I save these changes, of course, new chat members, everyone's a member on here, but let's see if I removed temporarily Chaos, I'm going for you. You're getting stripped of your admin role temporarily, and stripped of your member role. And suddenly, Chaos is no longer allowed to see this chat. Now, I'm going to go back. What do you mean? Unless you accept the rules again and then you remember. But that's because we have the rules section, guys. Which reminds me to put the ban in and remember the ban to make sure they can't see the rules if they have the ban role. That reminds me. So that way they can't just re-accept. Which I don't actually think I've got on my main one. So I need to add that. Anyway, Chaos, there you are. Back to admin. We all love to pick on Chaos because, you know, when anything goes wrong, it's all Chaos's fault, which is why Chaos just got stripped of his admin role and then given straight back. But yeah, I hope you found that any useful. As anyone lies, stop telling lies. Yes. All right. So does anyone have any questions in the sense of setting up roles or setting up channels and applying those roles to it? And like it's the same sort of thing. Like if I wanted to give people additional options to join things, like I can set up the category to have, like say VIPs here, which we've just set it up to only allow VIPs. But what if I wanted all members to be able to view the chat? See, I can go onto the chat and specifically add an additional set for members, which will then put this out of sync, and it will constantly tell you to put it back in sync because it, of course, it makes the section viewable to everyone. As now it should be available to members. So now if I jump on here and jump into the chat on here, as you can see, all members are back in rather than just being for VIPs. But if we actually go to the point of viewing as a member, so let's view this server as a member. Yep. So as you can see, the voice channels are no longer available under VIP, but I can still see the VIP chat. And if you notice, my office has disappeared, as that is only allowed for admins and the master of Tech Tuesdays. Me. But yeah, I'd say the section of setting up roles, as you can see who set this one up, Chaos literally gave Tech Tuesdays a full once over, and we can say he safely set up Tech Tuesdays in the sense of applying everything properly in comparison to what was there, which I think was a few placeholders saying, yeah, coming soon. Yeah, that's what it was previously, and of course it has been updated to the point where it actually now works. So it needed to be done, and Chaos took the initiative and just jumped on there for me. So yet again, thank you to you, Chaos. So in the sense of here where people can't comment on the chat, this is done relatively easy. It's yet again, it's just one of the permissions that you can set, and you do this on a chat by chat basis. So first thing I'm going to do is return this and resync permissions with VIP, so that way normal people can't see this anymore. But as you can see with the rules chat here, how I can type in it, and so can my admins, but nobody else can. That is done relatively simply. So we'll jump on the permissions for here, and we'll show you how with everyone we have the send messages permission is turned off. So that way they still have the ability to view the channel, but they don't have the ability to send a message in that channel. And therefore it's only set for, like, which is perfect for the likes of rules, or in the sense of going live where it posts out and saying that of course people are live or anything like that. It's ideal for little situations where you don't want people flooding the chat and it's something that you're only posting. I'd say you've got the embed links one, which we talked about before, the attach file. So the embed links actually we didn't talk about. So like this is something that you would want to give, like say to your bots when they're posting on your page, because most of everything that fills in, like from the example of go on Twitch here. Why have we got nothing on Twitch on this channel? Well, we'll go on Gavin Hours 43 and we'll have a quick chat on there. Yeah, we're just here. So if we jump up on the streams part for here, this pretty much posts a link, and then from that link it grabs everything else as well. Well, not necessarily, but it can do. So the ability to embed links is necessary for the likes of me 6, where I'm wanting people to be able to see the stream for Tech Tuesdays and everything like that as well. We'll jump back into permissions as well because we said we're going to cover them. We might as well cover. So then you've got the likes of reaction, so people can react on that. So let's make members. So from now on, you guys can react to me going live. There we go, guys. There's a new feature for you on the streams channel, and you can use external emojis. So I'll allow emojis from other users, for example, the likes of Ben's server can now actually be used in my Discord. Um, so there you are. I don't know if I have to be a Nitro user for that. I've just read something about Nitro user. If they are Nitro, so in the sense you can use things from Ben's in there to react as well, in a sense. So you've got the mention of at everyone in there. That should be something that Me6 has. Apparently not. Well, that one should be. Oh well, we'll allow that now. And that would give you the ability to give a notification out to everyone. Like if you've been added, that will send them a notification usually, unless they have notifications off. You've got the likes of managing messages, so that would be for your admins. You might want to give them the ability to manage the messages so they can delete what's there, and reading message history. This one I would normally leave on for every member, so that way you can sort of see like my past things as well. So we're going to make that one go live with that, so you guys can see that as well. So there's a few little things that I didn't even look at properly in here, but there you are. There's a few additional things that I've added directly to there. And then of course you've got your general permissions, so just to be able to view the channel, to manage the channel, which you might give to yet again your moderators, depending on what your moderators are wanting to do. Same with the manage permissions and things like that. It all depends on what abilities you want to give to your mods. And same with the manage webhooks. Like I'd say you'll probably give that more to like an IT kind of guy, so that actually knows what they're doing with webhooks, rather than just give that availability to everyone or any of your mods. Of course, anyone that you give the admin role to, no matter what you do. So let's, for example, I created a new role. I went on my account by accident. So I created a new role on here. We'll call this Joe Vlogs. Why not? Let's say if I wanted my admins, but then I didn't want to give them the ability for anything else. Like for some reason I didn't want them to speak or anything. But by creating this role, like I'm literally turning off the ability for everything. But the issue is on doing that, admins immediately get every access right, no matter what the rest of them are set. So like I've just disabled all of those. I'll save that change. Oop. Let's move that all the way up here. Save that change. And let's say I now view the channel as that role. And also make sure that like everything's in order of like where they need to be as well, guys. I say that's actually quite important in the sense of like this goes in sort of like a role order. So your highest roles go at the top, your lowest roles go at the bottom, sort of thing. So that's the idea of the way that that should be set up, is just in the sense of you ever give then anyone the ability to adapt permissions, then they would be able to adapt the permissions for anyone that is lower than themselves. But anyway, so let's view the server as Joe Blogs. Oh, and as you can see, Joe Blogs can still see absolutely everything and can still type in any chat. So just by giving the ability there to do that, it sort of gives the ability for everyone to do that. So literally giving the admin role should be only for those that you really trust with the server and you would pretty much pass on ownership to if you were going to. And that brings us to the end, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've got any ideas for the next video, feel free to leave them below. Until next time, I hope you've enjoyed Tech Tuesdays. And that brings us to the end. Catch you later. Peace out.